Good morning. That's participation. Good morning. There we go. Now we're in business. We're all awake. So a couple of quick announcements. If you all are standing on sidewalks, if we could ask you to start clearing the sidewalks. The ceremony will begin at 9 o'clock promptly. We need to particularly make sure that we keep the main sidewalk behind the chairs open and the two sidewalks on either side of the graduates throughout the ceremony. Also, after the ceremony, we ask that you please stay in your seats because the faculty and staff will be processing out, and we want to make sure that we get all the graduates. And so you sort of have a lay of the land for the day. The graduates are going to be coming up from your left rear. They will come up the sidewalk here, and they will come to their seats. They'll come across the stage to receive their diplomas, come back to their seats, and as we finish the ceremony, they will walk out the sidewalk to my right, your left, and they will end up on the quad just to the west of all of us, to your right. So we just ask if you could keep sidewalks clear, that would be great. Also, we have a few families here that are needing some assistance. So if you can, we ask that you stay at your seats to take photographs. We are doing a live stream, so you'll be able to live stream it. We also have professional photographers that will be running around throughout the day, capturing the moment. So we ask that you can assist us there. And again, we will start in about 10 minutes. Thank you for being here and supporting Tennessee Wesleyan. And more important, thank you for supporting your graduate of 2023. Thank you and have a great day. getting ready to start up. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Good morning. One more. So if you can, please grab your seats. More importantly, if we can, we need to clear all the sidewalk areas for the graduates and the processional party. So again, if you could clear your seats, we'll start up in about 2 minutes. Thank you.
Well, good morning. TWU family, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 commencement exercises of Tennessee Wesleyan University. I am Tyler Forrest, and I am honored to serve as president of this great institution. It is with great pleasure that I declare our ceremony officially open. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the invocation by our chaplain, the Reverend Skip White.
Let us pray. Almighty God, today is a day of celebration for our graduates and their families. You have guided their steps, the steps of these tremendous students from their first day to their last. You've given them strength to study and prepare. You've given them courage when they were afraid. You gave them peace when they were worried. You gave them hope when they didn't ever think they would reach the other side. Give them now a double portion of your strength to walk away from this place to build lives again, and a double portion of your courage to start their careers and their families. Give them a double portion of your peace to know that even though they might not have all the answers, you do. We know that you will surround and protect them with your grace and allow them to remember that although they may not be a student at Tennessee Wesleyan University, they will forever be a part of the Bulldog family. Grow us, O Lord, in this family to serve, love, and cherish one another so that your love will be known in a hurting world. Through our shared lives together, we will be blessed and will be a blessing to others. We pray this in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by TWU graduating senior Tabitha Netza.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Reverend White and Tabitha. Outstanding job. You may be seated. Let me take a moment to introduce our platform dignitaries. From your right to left, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Grant Wilhite, our chaplain, Reverend Skip White, our alumni representative, Mr. Rick Wilson, our student speaker, Mr. Tyrus Nelson, clearly the most popular member of our platform party, and our featured speaker, Miss Beth Haynes, and our representative from the TWU Board of Trustees and the vice chair of it, Mr. Alan Carter. At this time, I would like to ask any current or former members of our Board of Trustees who are present to please stand and be recognized. I would also ask active duty servicemen and women and all veterans of the military to please stand so we can thank you for your service to our country. I have one more introduction to make related to the bell that you just heard ring. But first, it is a pleasure to share with you a little-known story, but a very interesting part of Tennessee Wesleyan's history. Let me read you an excerpt from a letter from Mr. Clinton Meneely with the Meneely Bell Company in Troy, New York, dated March the 15th, 1938. Enclosed with the letter was a photograph of an old bell. The letter reads, "In looking through our records, I find that my grandfather cast this bell and sent it to Athens on December the 3rd, 1872. The old shipping record, which is somewhat difficult to read, shows that this bell was purchased by President J.A. Dean and that it weighed 321 pounds. The bell was shipped to President Dean and was placed on the front porch of Old College. Years later, upon completion of the Murner Pfeiffer Library, the bell was moved to its new home atop the library cupola. Sometime around 1971 or 1972, we think, the story of the bell gets even more interesting. A group of Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity brothers thought it would be a good idea to relocate the bell as a prank. So the bell was removed from the library cupola by this group of young men. Now remember, this bell weighed 321 pounds, and the cupola of the library is at least 40 feet high off the ground. The bell was taken in the dark of night to avoid the security guard and without the help of any ladders or scaffolds. Using only their manpower, ropes, and the downspout of the library, the bell came down. The story, which may vary according to which SIGEP you're talking to, goes that the bell was stored in an empty house not far from campus for about 5 years. After the return of the bell, it found one more temporary home on the corner of College and North Jackson Street. Thanks to the efforts of the very same members of the SIGEP fraternity, the bell has returned to its home atop the Murner Pfeiffer Library. There it has rung today and will ring at future commencements and at other appropriate times and ceremonies. It is a sound that the campus and the community will enjoy as often as possible for many years to come. As we all know, boys will be boys. So members of the SIGEP fraternity, thank you for your time, your financial resources, and your efforts to restore and reinstall the bell over 50 years later. And thank you for the rich history and the many laughs you have added to our campus. Please stand and be recognized. The statute of limitations has expired, so they were okay standing. But thank you again, and do remember those downspouts are 50 years older now if you try that again. Each year, we ask our students to select a speaker from among the senior class. Today, we continue that tradition. Our speaker today is Tyrus Nelson. Tyrus is from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and is a communications studies major. He is a very familiar face around campus as he has been involved with the creation of many of our videos over the past couple of years. Tyrus has been a member of the Black Student Union, served as a student ambassador, and has been a member of the Student Government Association. He is also a member of the men's bowling team. Tyrus, please come forward.
I mean, I don't know what's harder, to graduate in 4 years or trying to put this hat on, I mean, my mama always told me I had a big head, but I mean, I'm figuring it out now. But this speech is called Who Would Have Thought? Class of 2023, it is my honor to give this speech to the future leaders of the world. I've always had a dream of being a class speaker, but I didn't know when that day would come. If we're being honest, I did not think I would be standing here giving you this speech today. 8 years ago, I was rushed to the hospital for stroke-like symptoms. For any guardian here today, you know this could be a parent's worst nightmare. And indeed, it was for mine. Once arriving at the hospital, my memory was very minimal to a T. But for my parents' memory, it was very vivid. I mean, everybody that was there, it was very vivid. As they waited, a group of doctors, nurses came rushing towards them, and they said, "Your son has something on his brain, and he needs to be in surgery right now." Okay. Your son has something on his brain, and he needs to be in surgery right now. I don't need your approval, but we got to get him to surgery right now. From that moment, I woke up a day or two later. My head looked deformed. It was kind of squishy, soft to the touch. I kind of just described a booger if y'all didn't know what that kind of looked like. But at this moment, I realized I had emergency brain surgery. This surgery was due to a severe sinus infection that formed a brain abscess. Now you must think, the survival rate of this surgery is 10 to 30%. This means that not a lot of people make it out of this one. But what does that mean? What does that say? Or what do? Do you walk around like you're the luckiest man on earth? Or do you change yourself? I will not lie, I honestly changed myself. I mean, you could say for good or bad. At the time, it was for bad. After the brain surgery, I changed who I was. I became shy, developed stages of loneliness. I felt like an outcast. I mean, it's nothing like wearing a helmet for 10 months and all people could say was, "My gosh, boy, you look like you're ready to play football all day." Or like, you about to be the next best sumo wrestler. I mean, I didn't know sumo wrestlers were in Tennessee, but you could take that how you want it. But this wasn't the Tyrus I was used to. After I was finally able to take off the helmet, I began to get involved. I felt like I wasted a year of my life and there was nothing to do, not a thing to do at all. For some people, that's great. Some people love to sit back and just chill. But for me, I'm happy for you. But for others like me, it kind of sucked because you can't get that time back. You can't go back and change time, or you can't even go back in time and change it. Some people wish that life was a movie because everyone wants to restart. But what people don't understand is that movies are made up and developed to develop false prophets. There we go. That false prophet is not going to define who you are. What is going to define you is your story, the story of who you are. You must be able to see the brighter day before it comes. So don't ever give up on yourself. At this stage of life, there is no time for you to reset and think about your mistakes. It is time to move on and create a new life. You must realize that obstacles cannot defeat you unless you allow them to. So as a matter of fact, I want everyone here today to wake up from here on out, and I want you to be determined, be driven, and be different. Every day I wake up, that is my philosophy. I follow the 3 Ds. Be driven, be determined, and be different. As of today, this is my final year here at Tennessee Wesleyan. This school has given me the opportunity to be who I want to be. This school has shown me that there is no reason to be afraid of your ideas or to even share your ideas. This school has given me the ability to see that my possibilities are endless. I was able to see this through the help and the guidance from my various professors with very diverse backgrounds. Our student body, our alumni, our coaches, and our parents have all given us the resources we need to be successful. They gave us the key, so now it's time for us to unlock the doors and start our new beginnings. So let's go out and celebrate. You only get this time once, so don't let anyone take that from you. Don't let anyone take that from you. So, as again, my name is Tyrus Nelson, and I'm signing off.
Thank you, Tyrus. Wonderful job. At this time, I would ask Dr. Grant Wilhite and Ms. Claire Tucker to please join me at the podium. On behalf of the faculty and trustees of Tennessee Wesleyan University, it is my distinguished honor to present an honorary Doctor of Business Administration degree to Ms. Claire Whitfield Tucker. Ms. Tucker serves as founding president and chief executive officer emerita for Capstar Financial Holdings, Incorporated. After raising more than $88 million in startup capital, a record for a de novo bank in Tennessee, she led the founding of Capstar in July 2008, now a multi-billion-dollar financial institution. She started her banking career in 1975 at First American National Bank and had advanced to holding the office of President of Corporate Banking by 1996. When the bank was sold to AmSouth in 1999, she was a senior executive vice president responsible for all commercial banking activities in 6 southeastern states and New York. From 2001 to 2007, she served as the Nashville City President of First Bank. In 2011, Ms. Tucker was appointed by the Federal Reserve Bank for the 6th District to a 3-year term and was chair of the 6th Federal Reserve District Community Depository Institutions Advisory Council. In 2016, she was appointed to the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta's Nashville Branch Board. Then in 2019, she was appointed to the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta's Board of Directors. Ms. Tucker is a board member of the Ingram Entertainment Group and has been a member of the executive committee since its founding in 1997. She has either served on or chaired several nonprofit boards, including the Entrepreneur Center, Nashville Chamber of Commerce, Tennessee Performing Arts Center, Nashville Ballet, Nashville's Table, St. Luke's Community House, and Belmont University. She was a member of the Leadership Nashville class of 1996 and is a member of the Nashville Rotary Club. Ms. Tucker is a 1975 graduate of Tennessee Wesleyan College, not a day over 25, undoubtedly, and earned an MBA from the University of Tennessee in 1982. She also graduated from the Rutgers University Stonier Graduate School of Banking in 1982. She received the Tennessee Wesleyan College Distinguished Entrepreneur Award in 2015 and was Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year in Southeast Financial Services in 2014. Ms. Tucker has been a longtime member of the Tennessee Wesleyan University Board of Trustees, where she currently serves as an active member of the Finance Committee and the Endowment Subcommittee. Her philanthropic generosity has been significant to the university, including her instrumental role in helping the campus acquire what is now Reese Hall. It is appropriately named after Ms. Tucker's son, Reese. So by the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee, upon authority of the Board of Trustees, and with the approval of the faculty, I confer upon Ms. Claire Whitfield Tucker the honorary Doctor of Business Administration degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Dr. Tucker, we extend our heartfelt congratulations and thank you for a lifetime of service. Please join me in recognizing Dr. Claire Tucker. It is also an honor this morning to introduce to you our commencement speaker, Miss Beth Haynes. If you're from Athens or even East Tennessee, there's a good chance that you're familiar with our speaker today. Beth spent 20 years as a television anchor for WBIR in Knoxville, Tennessee. In addition to 3 daily newscasts, she has produced news series, special programs, and live event coverage. She worked hard to create content to normalize conversations around tough subjects like infertility and teen suicide. Ms. Haynes grew up here in Athens, graduating from McMinn County High School and the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Long before graduating, however, she began a career in TV journalism at age 9 as a kid news reporter for WTVC TV in Chattanooga. She had the great distinction of beginning her professional career with Mickey Mouse at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, as she became a broadcasting publicist with the Walt Disney World Media Relations. In addition to her professional accomplishments, Ms. Haynes serves as a Tennessee Achieves Mentor, a Leadership Knoxville Scholars Mentor, an advisory board member with the University of Tennessee College of Communications, and a My Life board member for the Sertoma Center. She hosts a 12 Days of Christmas online auction benefiting the McNabb Foundation, raising more than $100,000 for the 2,600 children and families across East Tennessee who receive services from the McNabb Center. Please welcome our guest and my fellow Athenian, Ms. Beth Haynes.
Good morning. Good to see everybody. Let me pause for a moment. My mom and dad are here. I want to say hi to them. I haven't seen them this morning. Mom, is it straight? Straight. They're always your parents. Doesn't matter how old you are. Remember that. That's my first piece of advice to you today. But good morning, graduates. It is truly my honor to stand here in my hometown and celebrate each one of you. Congratulations, class of 2023. I also want to thank the distinguished faculty and leadership here at Tennessee Wesleyan University for the opportunity. I also want to acknowledge the parents, step-parents, grandparents, siblings, as well as friends and family and teachers who pushed you, poured into you, personally sacrificed, and powered you to achieve this milestone. Now, Tyrus, I don't know why I'm up here, but hey, where are you, Tyrus? You are talented. You are gifted. Congratulations. I hate to follow you. You did an excellent job. It's been 25 years since I've worn regalia, so if you will humor me a moment, sorry, parents, and all the others in attendance, I want to get a selfie with the graduates. Don't stand up. I don't want to cause a commotion. Okay, hold on. I'm going to step over here. Smile. Up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's get some video while we're at it. Hold on. Congratulations, class of 2023. Woo! Okay, that's out of the way. Let me adjust this just a hair. I want to begin by quantifying your success today. You've been in a classroom since at least age 5. Many of you started in preschool. From then until now, you've spent nearly 4,000 days in a classroom. Add to that countless hours of homework and factor in extracurriculars, sports, arts, professional societies, internships, jobs. You did that. Today, we are celebrating your accomplishments. I've titled this commencement speech, Congratulations, Now What? Forgive me if it sounds harsh, flippant even. I don't mean to scare you. As I mentioned, it's been 25 years since I sat where you are, but we're in a similar position. Recently, I signed off as anchor journalist at WBR TV in Knoxville after 20 years on the air, a career I'd worked toward since age 9. It's a decision I didn't make hastily. I loved my job, spotlighting issues, being a voice for the voiceless, serving as a community advocate, and showcasing the people and the places that shape East Tennessee. It was comfortable. You know what? I was good at it. But honestly, I was starting to feel complacent. From student to professional, I'd always challenged myself to build on each success. So in November, I decided it was time to hold true to that charge. I pivoted from the familiar to a new chapter. Yes, it was scary, and frankly, it still is. I left financial security and a job I mastered. So trust me, I have battled all the emotions you are currently experiencing or you will experience in the future. Up until now, your path was mapped out. Unfortunately, though, there's no GPS for what's ahead. Each of your destinations are unique and different. So today, instead of being afraid of the unknown, my goal is to challenge you to embrace it, be excited by it, and see uncertainty as opportunity. I can't tell you what's next, but I can share with you 10 guideposts that have helped me navigate the last 3 decades as a person and as a professional. Now, within these, I'm sprinkling in wisdom from elite professionals I've had the opportunity and pleasure of interviewing over the years, and all of these individuals have Tennessee ties. Number 1, dream big. Graduates, we need your talents. We need you to run companies, better manage healthcare, teach new generations, make decisions to resolve inequities, serve the community, and speak up. Lead in all levels and even the highest levels of government. Invent new technologies, protect our natural resources, develop cures for cancer, and unite our divided nation so you and future generations will enjoy better tomorrows. Now, these are tall orders, I know, and they require individuals who can think big. As you're crafting your big dreams, ask yourself, what do I enjoy? And what am I good at? And seek to master it at the highest levels. Former MLB first baseman Todd Helton was one of the best hitters in baseball. And guess what? His extraordinary career began on fields in North Knoxville, an hour away. He was determined to succeed in a game known for failure. His philosophy, if you don't set goals high, you're not trying. Number 2, work hard. Work is going to fill a large part of your life. Here is the hard truth: immediate success does not exist. You have to put the work in. Big dreams require tenacity and sacrifice, and more often than not, starting at the bottom, doing work you perceive as menial, but each task is equipping you to achieve your dream. I got my start running someone else's prompter, lugging a 30-pound camera. Yes, technology's changed. I'm old. Working 2 jobs, even holidays and weekends. My paycheck, basically pennies, $14,000 a year. But you know what? I'd do it all over again. It taught me to be self-reliant, resourceful, and to appreciate every step that followed. The late John Ward served as voice of the Vols for many years. He credited work ethic for his success every time we talked, saying, preparation, preparation, preparation. Not only did he strive for excellence, he was always prepared. It's something he shared with legendary basketball coach Pat Summitt. Her secret to winning was simple. She'd say, "I'm gonna outwork you." That's it. That's all there is to it. So graduates, be determined, be disciplined, aggressively seek out every opportunity to be better. And remember, Coach Summitt didn't start her career cutting down nets. She started her career by sweeping a gym floor. Number 3, fail big, make mistakes, and do it a lot. Failure means you're trying. You're going to experience failure along the way, as well as disappointment and setbacks. I guarantee you will experience hard times. I do. But I also guarantee you can get through it. Renowned poet, advocate, and educator Nikki Giovanni was born in Knoxville. As a lung cancer survivor, she knows adversity. Giovanni grew up in the days of segregation and helped Virginia Tech heal after a gunman killed 32 students on campus. At just 22 years old, she published her own work and today is critically acclaimed with 27 honorary degrees. Giovanni's experienced a lot of success, but she's also experienced failure. She says, "Mistakes are a fact of life. It is the response to the error that counts." So graduates, how will you respond to failure? NFL wide receiver Randall Cobb keeps getting back up. He got his start in the Pee Wee Leagues. They're congratulating you. Pee Wee Leagues of Alcoa, Tennessee. He's faced both injury and upsets. His view of failure has helped him succeed at the highest levels. He says, you're gonna have adversity, things you're going to have to overcome. Learn from it, continue to grow, continue to evolve. Number 4, stop comparing yourself to other people. Be unique, own your authenticity, recognize your talent, and silence this negative self-talk. Actress Dale Dickey grew up on the Knoxville stage, graduating from the University of Tennessee. She moved to the Big Apple to be a theater actress. She had a hard time getting representation at first, and she grew to envy the Ivy League students who seemed to have an easier time. That is until one day a professor set her straight. Dell says he told her, "I taught at Juilliard. I've seen those kids who come out of there. And every one of you that came out of the University of Tennessee is equally as talented, if not more, so get over it and walk into the room proudly." From that moment on, Dale embraced her uniqueness and continues to stand out in Hollywood. Number 5, continue to be a student. Learn, question, reflect, seek truth, try new things, be curious, grow. That's Kelsey Ballerini's secret. She continues to evolve as an artist, songwriter, and poet. She started writing in North Knoxville at age 12 and moved to Nashville in high school to chase her dreams. She says, "The greatest gift I've been given is being naive because I don't know what I can't do. And when you don't know what you can't do, you think you can do everything." Kelsey never thought of writing anything other than songs until March 20th, 2020. She ventured into poetry, honestly, as it was therapeutic, coping. All of us were trying to figure out COVID, the pandemic. And she wrote what she refers to as her COVID project. Kelsey even published the poetry in a book titled Feel Your Way Through. It is an honest and personal look at her growth as a woman. Number 6, find a mentor. If you don't have one, put it at the top of your list when you get home. Look for people who are a few steps ahead of you, professionally and personally, people you admire, who've experienced the career achievements that you desire. Listen, learn from them, and allow them to connect you within their network. Coach Summit always kept an impressive circle. And she always said, you win with people. Surround yourself with people who are better than you. Seek out quality people, acknowledge their talents, and let them do their jobs. You win with people. You see, when you run in championship circles, there's a strong chance you're going to succeed as well. Look at the professional athletes, the coaches, and the female leaders Pat's program and Circle of Influence produced. Her legacy, her excellence, and her mentorship lives on. Number 7, give back. That's what Dolly would do. Follow Dolly's example. The Sevierville native champions childhood literacy, environmental conversation, and veterans conservation, and veterans support. Dolly created her theme park to provide jobs and attract tourism to Sevier County. She's funded countless scholarships and initiatives, a COVID vaccine, a hospital, even band uniforms. After the Gatlinburg wildfires in 2016, Dolly not only personally donated to families for months, she hosted a telethon that raised millions to help the community rebuild. Dolly has told me many times, if you are in a position to help, you should help. It makes you feel better, and it does a lot of good. She says, I've been blessed in my life, and I've accomplished so many dreams. It makes my heart feel good knowing that I can do something to help somebody else. We will never be able to put a price tag on Dolly's generosity. But you don't have to have celebrity status or be verified to be a difference maker. I believe every single one of us can make a positive impact, and the need around you is great. Volunteer with a nonprofit, serve young people, donate your time and your talents, and enjoy the empathy and compassion you develop in the process of becoming a better human. Number 8, be positive. VFL Inky Johnson had every reason to be negative and hate life. It was the captain's junior year at Tennessee. He was projected to be a top 30 draft pick. Then September 6th, 2006, his football career ended with a tackle, and he woke up with a paralyzed arm. Instead of asking, why me, he asked, God, how can we use this for good? Inky says, redirection, pain, setbacks, shortcomings, highs and lows, they are all part of the process of success. Embrace it, respect it, trust it. He adds, the process is more important than the product, saying someday you'll look back and understand why it all happened the way it did. Today, Inky is one of the most sought out motivational speakers, from Fortune 500 leaders to high school athlete. His secret to being positive, he wakes up every morning and thanks God for his blessings. Inky's advice, every single day, wake up and focus on the things you're grateful for. Start every day with a gratitude session. Graduates, try it. You won't be disappointed. Number 9, enjoy the journey. Be in the moment, be where your feet are. Too many people make the mistake of focusing only on the final destination. They're laser focused on the end game, but there is self-discovery and purpose in every single step. Don't overlook it. Trevor Bain grew up in Halls, again an hour away. He's the youngest NASCAR driver ever to win the Daytona 500, his dream since age 5. He's embraced every turn of his journey, even giving up weekends and holidays to racing. Trevor says, I never looked at it as a sacrifice. I was doing something a lot of kids dreamed, wished they could do, and it paid off along the way. In addition to racing, Trevor's founded a coffee company, surfed Hawaii, and added NASCAR analyst to his resume. His journey is far from over, and he welcomes every twist and every turn. He says, just be that same steady person because God is using it. And finally, number 10, and if you don't remember anything else I say today, remember this: be kind. Giving kindness is your most important action step. It doesn't cost you a dime, and our world needs it. Be the generation to return us to civility by treating every single person with respect, accepting and loving people for who they are. Henry Cho graduated from West High School. He's a regular on the national comedy circuit. He says, no matter what you end up doing as a profession, just be nice, be a good person. And the late Ken Sparks, a coaching legend at Carson Newman, wrote the playbook for kindness. A member of 6 coaching halls of fame, he knew football. More importantly, he knew you couldn't succeed without heart. Sparks not only modeled it for his players, he did a heart check with every single person he met. Sparks would constantly ask, how's your heart? And how are you uplifting others? Graduates, use your talents as a tool and not a weapon. Say thank you. Hold open a door. Smile. Let someone in front of you in traffic. That can be tough, I know. A friend of mine always says, you don't know what you don't know, and you certainly don't know the hurt, the heartache of people around you. So graduates, you've done the work. A new journey begins. I want to close by sharing a quote that I keep on my phone right here. I hope you too will carry it with you. Close your eyes and imagine the best version of you. That is who you are. That's who you really are. Let go of any part of you that doesn't believe it. Now go get comfortable in the uncomfortable, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Beth. That was an excellent address, and we appreciate you sharing your wisdom with us as we honor our graduates. At this time, we will begin with our special recognitions and presentation of awards.
The Athens Area Chamber of Commerce Awards are given to the male and female graduates who have achieved the highest academic average. This year, there are 2 female winners and 1 male winner. The female winners are Abigail Wicker and Caitlin Jones, both with a grade point average of 3.992. Our male winner is Drury Rogers with a grade point average of 3.958. Winners, please come forward. The next to be recognized are the winners of the Townsend Awards. The Townsend Awards are given to the male and female from the senior class who are chosen by the faculty as exemplary representatives of the university. This year's Townsend Awards were presented earlier on Honors Day. The winners of the Townsend Awards are Madison Stott and Tyrus Nelson. Madison and Tyrus, would you please stand? At this time, we want to recognize the retirement of 2 highly esteemed faculty members this morning, Ms. Julie Adams and Dr. Patrice Cole. These 2 faculty members have contributed immensely to the academic life of the university. Ms. Adams has been with the university for 36 years. She has served as Director of Library and Information Services for the past 7 years. Among her many accomplishments, Ms. Adams oversaw the transition of the Myrner Pfeiffer Library to a learning commons, complete with group study areas, tutoring center, makerspace, and teaching and learning center. Dr. Cole has been an assistant professor of biology at Tennessee Wesleyan for the past 6 years and is responsible for devising the curriculum in the environmental science emphasis in biology and chemistry. During her time with TWU, she has also served as the director of the Kilbride Nature Sanctuary. Ms. Adams, Dr. Cole, would you please come forward? We would also like to recognize the recipients of 2 Faculty Excellence Awards, which were previously announced at our Honors Day celebration. The Dean G. Hall Award was presented this year to Dr. Jack Seitz. The Lockmiller Teacher of the Year Award was presented to Dr. Ana Barrios. Dr. Barrios and Dr. Seitz, please stand and be recognized.
The Harry Stedman Award is given to a friend of Tennessee Wesleyan University who has made outstanding contributions to the Holston Conference of the United Methodist Church, either through work in a local congregation or at the conference level. At this time, I am privileged to present the 2023 Harry Stedman Award to the Reverend Hugh Kilgore. The Mary Mildred Sullivan Awards were established in 1940 and are awarded to a female student and a female community leader whose general conduct and relations with others indicate that they possess an awareness of the beauty and value of life coupled with spirited helpfulness. The 2023 Mary Mildred Sullivan Award goes to Tennessee Wesleyan student Leah Hall. The winner of the 2023 Mary Mildred Sullivan Award for a female community leader is Miss Ann Catron for her steadfast leadership throughout this community. Ann. The Algernon Sidney Sullivan Awards, established in 1925, are given to a male student and a male community leader whose lives are a continuous expression of those high qualities which enable and beautify living and bind humankind in a mutual love and helpfulness. The 2023 Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award goes to Tennessee Wesleyan student Oliver Lawson. And the winner of the 2023 Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award for a Male Community Leader is Mr. Rick Wilson. Congratulations again to all our winners. Now comes the time we have all been waiting for, the awarding of your degrees. Degrees will be awarded in the following order: Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Social Work, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Dental Hygiene, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Dr. Wilhite, if you please.
Will the 2023 candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Business Administration degrees please stand? Mr. President, I present to you these members of the class of 2023 who have been recommended by the faculty, approved by the Board of Trustees, and who have completed all requirements to receive their Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Business Administration degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee, upon authority of the Board of Trustees and with the approval of the faculty, I confer upon you the master's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Please be seated.
Will the 2023 baccalaureate degree candidates please stand?
That's the rest of you.
Mr. President, I present to you these members of the class of 2023 who have been recommended by the faculty, approved by the Board of Trustees, and who have completed all requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Social Work, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Dental Hygiene, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing, respectively.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee, upon authority of the Board of Trustees, and with the approval of the faculty, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for master's degrees and baccalaureate degrees please come forward? Kara Arnst. Michael Keith Bushelon. Lainey Danielle Clark. Amanda Kelly Collier. Madison Nicole Wright. Nathan Liam Brown. Allison Nicole Crowder. Shaylin K. Elizabeth Guardiola. Savannah Danielle Miller. Aaliyah Caitlin Marie White. Melissa Floyd Jeter. Tabitha Dina Netza, magna cum laude. Olivia Brooke Ritter. Savannah Margaret Solomon. Hunter Blake Chastain. Jill DeWall. Leah Brianne Hall. Alexis Maria Rogers. Lauren Nicole Sherwood. Bethany Suzanne Souza, cum laude. Olivia Jade Akers. Mackenzie Ann Alexander. Parker Avery, magna cum laude. Casey Ryan Beck, magna cum laude. Jacob Elijah Berry, cum laude. Colby Jamal Billingsley. Jasmine Leandra Booker. Josiah DeMel Brown. Mackenzie Lee Bunch. Marcus Lee Bunch. Callie Chaffinch. Wesley Drake Christian. Quinn Nolan Collins, cum laude. Carrie Elizabeth Cox, cum laude. Savannah Kreider. Emily Lynn Crittenden, summa cum laude. Is receiving 2 degrees this year, a BA and a BS. Emily Grace Crowder, summa cum laude. Tristan Dean. Laverne R. Delande Arnold. Ariano Rosemarie Del Lorenzo. Aaron Orion Easterly. Kaylee England. Jose Estrada. Jesus Fernandez, magna cum laude. Kobe Thomas Foster. Jessica Nicole Fox. Isabella Eden Fricks, magna cum laude. Patricio Ignacio Gallegos Alvarez, magna cum laude. Charity Garrison, magna cum laude. Lauren Alexis Garrison, magna cum laude. Kyle Robert Gazier. Mackenzie Gillis. Tiffany Goins, magna cum laude. Daniel Stewart Green. Kenneth Connor Grizar. Whitney Angela Nicole Gross, cum laude. Abigail Anne Marie Hampton, magna cum laude. Jameson Lee Herrig, cum laude. Mallory Rose Harrell, magna cum laude. Kinsley Reese Hedden. Timothy Parker Hill, magna cum laude. Eli Holliday. Kayana Faith Hooper, cum laude. Matea Danielle Hooper, summa cum laude. Hannah Housley. Hallie Huffman, magna cum laude. Jack Thomas Humphrey, cum laude. Malia Nicole Inman, cum laude. Mary Lorena Knipes. Mary Elizabeth Kavanaugh, cum laude. Matthew W. Kyle. Jessica Claren, magna cum laude. Mason Dwayne Lanhart. Sarah Elizabeth Lawrence. Kyle Jordan Lavender. Oliver Dean Lawson, summa cum laude. Addison Liner Devaney, magna cum laude. Elisha Mayberry. Hannah Elnora McLeod, magna cum laude. Amelia Mercado, summa cum laude. Emily Grace Mikola, magna cum laude. Shelton Alexander Milne. Caroline Jewel Moore, summa cum laude. Michaela Nicole Moore, cum laude. Taylor Nicole Moses. Tyrus Shane Nelson, summa cum laude. John Antony Natuno. James Tyler Norton. Destiny Page Painter, cum laude. Donald Christopher Pengel. Colby Adam Parker. Tyrone Mitchell Lee Patterson. Michael Brian Pellessier. Natasha Mesa Perez, summa cum laude. Jada Perry. Julia Powell, cum laude. Michael Grant Reardon, cum laude. Drury Alvin Rogers, summa cum laude. Jan Schmellenberg, cum laude. Nicholas Scott Schwartz, cum laude. Corey Mitchell Davis Scott. Kaylee Alexa Shelton. Pedro Lucas Uzan Diaz. Hannah Elizabeth Sneed, cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Jeanette Sula. Sule. K1 Stacy Wright. Samuel Staley, cum laude. William Grayson Strickland. Heather Cheyenne Strong. Savannah Morgan Stull. Jeremiah Joseph Sullivan. Caitlin Ruth Swafford, magna cum laude. Rita Shea Tate, summa cum laude. Jayla Monnier Thornton. Matthew Andrew Tulloch, summa cum laude. Alana Lakin Watson, cum laude. Jacob Traylor Watts, magna cum laude. Dylan Weaver. Jonathan Marquise Webb. Amber White, cum laude. Olivia Mae White, summa cum laude. Abigail Judith Wicker, summa cum laude. Cameron Elijah Williams. John Paul Williams. Jaimin Jordan Wilson. Jordan Wright, cum laude. Jamie York. Rebecca Lynn Arnold. Kaylin Shania Reimer. Caitlin Elizabeth Cooper. Kelsey Jade Drumright. Megan Jean Johnson. Kelsey Michelle Osborne. Bailey Renee Samsel, cum laude. Lydia Page Sexton. Abigail Ann Simpkins. Jocelyn Nicole Taylor. Rodolfo Daniel Villanueva. Jessica Young, cum laude. Mindy Ainley. Summer Lynn Alvarez, cum laude. Aubriana Selena Arzaga. Billy Lucas Bays, cum laude. Sarah Beth Belcher. Parker Davis Bevins. Ashlyn Claire Brown, cum laude. Hannah Michelle Burns, summa cum laude. Chad Clark, cum laude. Catherine Downing. Jack Dong. Lauren Shea Ferguson, cum laude. Alicia Leanne Ford. Barbara Garza. Valerie Ann Hacker, cum laude. Jordan Wayne Hembry. Madison Nicole Huckabee, magna cum laude. Shelby Lynn Jackson. Caroline Elizabeth Jennings, cum laude. Madeline Faith Jinks. Caitlin Lorene Jones, summa cum laude. Morgan Danielle Leifert, summa cum laude. Kaylee Dawn Martin. Brandy Lee Miller, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Udi, magna cum laude. Rachel Overton, magna cum laude. McKinley Rose Perkins, cum laude. Marina Pratt, summa cum laude. Dina Rahman, cum laude. Laurel Anne-Marie Ramey, summa cum laude. Devin Reeves, cum laude. Emma Catherine Roberts, magna cum laude. Melissa Rodriguez. Carly Runyon, summa cum laude. Jaden Alexandria Schiestel, summa cum laude. Bradley Sisler, cum laude. Grace Speenberg, summa cum laude. Melissa A. Thiel. Philip Austin Thompson, magna cum laude. Destiny Sierra Lachelle Torbett. Carrie Madison Underwood, cum laude. Mariah Suzanne Williman, cum laude. Caitlin Leanne Wirtz. Samantha Lynn Zering.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. Family and friends, may I present to you our graduates. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to have our graduates recognize their families for their wonderful help and support. Please join us in sharing our appreciation and love to your families as well. Also, graduates, when considering your education here at Tennessee Wesleyan, you will realize that you were served by an outstanding group of faculty and staff. Join me in recognizing that distinguished group as well. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention as well the countless individuals that make this service and ceremony happen. It all happens behind the scenes flawlessly, so thank you to those individuals. Great job. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Mr. Rick Wilson, a member of the class of 1979 and a member of the Alumni Association. Rick.
Class of 2023. Let me be one of the first to congratulate you today, but the first to welcome you to your new status of part of the Alumni Association of Tennessee Wesleyan. As a part of the board of directors for the Alumni Association, we're so proud of you, happy to have you join us, and I want to encourage you to please stay in touch with our alumni office. Make them aware of your information, your contact information at all times. We want to be able to make you aware of what's going on campus, particularly things like homecoming. I hope to see everybody at our next homecoming. There's truly something for everybody at our homecoming, and more than anything else, just to reconnect with your classmates and your friends. Another important part about letting us know your information, your contact information, is we want to put this publication into your hands. This is called Arches. It comes out on a regular basis, and it is fantastic. Whoever puts it together does a great job. And in here, you'll find information of what's going on campus, up-to-date information about your professors, your athletic teams, and my favorite part, and that is information about us, the alumni. Please make us aware whenever you have life-changing events going on, if you get married, if you have a child, when you get jobs, when you get promotions perhaps, make us aware, and certainly whenever you move, make us aware of these kinds of information so we can all enjoy the news with you. Again, congratulations. Welcome to the Alumni Association. Let the picture taking begin.
Thank you, Rick. Congratulations, graduates, to each and every one of you. At this time, we ask that all who are able to stand and join us as we sing the TWU alma mater found in your program, led by the senior members of the concert choir. Following the alma mater, remain standing for the benediction by the Reverend Skip White.
Strong band can ne'er be broken, for my Tennessee Wesleyan, far surpassing wealth unspoken, light and truth united as one. Lift the chorus, speed it onward, let us pledge in word and deed. Hail to thee, our alma mater, loud her praises ever be.
Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you. And now receive this benediction as you depart. May the grace of God and the peace which passes all understanding be with you today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Go in love and go in peace. Amen.